This is your time. This is your season. And this is your moment. This is Dr. Tommy Campbell Jr. Welcome to another special edition of This Is Your Time. This is your season. This is your moment. I'm your certified life coach, your mindset coach, your motivator, your inspirator. I want you to know you are destined for greatness. I'm excited today. I'm pumped up. Listen to me very closely. I want you to believe in yourself. I want you to believe in yourself. The key to greatness, the key to success is believing in yourself. Listen, the difference between successful people becoming great and successful, accomplishing their dreams, as opposed to people who have given up, as opposed to people who sleep all the time, don't do anything with their lives, is the ones who became successful, is they never gave up. They did not give up. Every time they failed, every time they got rejected, they kept going. They stayed persistent. They stayed consistent. And they did not quit. And they did not give up. That's the difference. And I'm telling you, if you are going to become great and successful, if you are going to accomplish your dreams, you cannot be afraid of failure. Failure is a part of success. Failure is the road to success. Rejection is the road to success. Rejection and failure is a part of life. If you are going to become great, if you are going to become successful, you're going to have to experience failure. You're going to have to experience rejection, because you are greatness no matter what. No matter how many times you fail, you are not that failure. You are not that rejection. You are not that no. You are not what you did in your past. That's not who you are anymore. Listen, don't be ashamed of your past. Maybe I'm talking to somebody. You done some horrible things in your past. You made a lot of mistakes in your past. Listen, we've all done horrible things in our past. We've all made mistakes in our past. We all have issues and things that we've done that we're not proud of ourselves for doing those things. But listen, you are not what you did in your past. You are not what you did. You are not your past. Focus on your future. Focus on your present. Focus on your future. You are greatness. You are not your past. You are greatness. You are special. You are amazing. You are phenomenal. You are loved. You matter. And I want to be the first to tell you that I love you so much. I get in front of this camera every day for the whole world. Why? Because I love you. This is what I'm gifted to do. Me being a motivational speaker, me being a life coach, me being a motivator and an inspirator. This is what I've been called to do. This is my purpose. This is my destiny. And I'm here for you. I get testimonials. I get messages from people all the time. They told me that they were suicidal and they watched my videos and they decided not to commit suicide. This is what I do it for. I do it for you. I do it for the whole world. I do it for you. And I want to thank you for all the messages that I get from people all around the world. You guys tell me that my videos that are changing your lives. I do it for you. This is why I do it. And I want to thank all my YouTube family. I want to thank my Facebook family. And I want to tell all of you that I love you so much. And this is the word for the day. The motivational word for the day is, it's not over. Have you ever heard of this saying, it's not over until the fat lady sings? It is not over until the fat lady sings. It's not over. You failed that test. You're sick. You're grieving. You're suicidal. You're depressed. You've been through a divorce. Never knew your father. Grew up in a single mother home. Your father never told you he loved you. Your father never told you he's proud of you. You're going through something right now. You have low self-esteem. You have issues. You're dealing with some things. It's not over. Maybe you're that NFL team, that that college football team, that college basketball team, that NBA team, that soccer team, that baseball team, or whatever sport you play, that business, that you keep flunking that test that you keep trying to pass, you keep failing in life. I want to tell you, if that's you, I want to tell you, it's not over. It's not over until it's over. As long as you got breath in your body, as long as you got blood running through your veins, it's not over. I'm asking you, this is what I'm asking you. I'm asking you, maybe you put your dream down. Maybe you stop dreaming. Maybe you're not dreaming big enough. Maybe you're scared to dream big because you got people that won't allow you to dream big. I'm asking you to dream again. I'm asking you to dream big. I'm asking you to believe again. Get rid of the limited beliefs and doubts. That's what I want you to do. I want you to get rid of your limited beliefs. I want you to get rid of your doubts and take the limits off. Take the limits off. I release you to accomplish your dreams. I release you to write that book. I release you to become a doctor. I release you to become a lawyer. I release you to become a singer. I release you to become a rapper. I release you to sell real estate. I release you to start your own business. I release you to be a billionaire. I release you to be a multimillionaire and be happy. I release you to write that book. I release you to get that GED. I release you to get that doctoral degree. I release you to get that PhD. I release you to get that master's. I release you to get that bachelor's. I release you to come out with that next $1 billion idea. I release you to make a difference in the world. I release you to dream big. I release you to go after your dreams. Believe again. And I'm asking you to dream again. I know life is hard. I know life is hard. I know the pain is real, but it's not over. I know you're grieving. I know it hurt because you lost a loved one and you're grieving. I know the pain is real. I know life is hard, but it's not over. Don't give up. Take the limits off of your thinking. That's what I want you to do. Maybe you're not thinking big enough. Maybe you're negative. I want you to start thinking positive, and I want you to take the limits off of your thinking, and I want you to broaden your horizon. It's not over. I know you fail, but believe again. Dream again. I know you fail, but believe again. Dream again. It's not over. What are your dreams? I want you to do your mental affirmation. Well, get whatever you want to do, whatever you want to be, whatever you want to become. Get it in your mind right now. And once you get it in your mind, I want you to see yourself accomplishing your dreams in your mind. I'm pumped up today. It's not over. Accomplish your dreams. Go after it. My dream is to speak in the NFL. I'm going to speak in the National Football League. My dream is to speak in the NBA. I'm going to speak in the National Basketball Association. Why? Because I believe in myself. It's not over. And that's what I'm telling you. It's not over. No matter what you're facing, no matter what you're going through, it's not over. I'm about to give you 7 principles that is going to revolutionize your life. This motivational video today, it is going to be epic. It is going to be powerful. Principle number 1, whatever has you depressed and worried, whatever has you depressed and worried, forget about it. And stay positive and know that things will get better. Whatever has you depressed, whatever has you suicidal, whatever has you worried, forget about it and stay positive and know that things will get better. Principle number 2. Someone said, when it hurts, observe. Life is trying to teach you something. Principle number 3. The first level to greatness and success is you seeing it in your mind before you see it in reality. You got to see it in your mind. That's the first level of greatness. Listen, don't try and cheat greatness. Go through the process. Put in the blood. Put in the sweat. Put in the tears. Put in 120%. It's not over. No matter what you're facing. No matter what you're going through. I'm pumped up. It's not over. No matter what you're going through. It's not over. You have to see it in your mind See your dream in your mind. See what you want to do in your mind. See what you want to be in your mind. And then go after it. Put in 120% and go beast mode, lion mode, sweat, tears, go all out. Give it your all. Principle number 4. What is your dream? What is your dream? What do you want to do? That's the question I want to ask you. Do you know what you want to do with your life? Do you know what you want out of life? Do you know what you want to be? Do you know what you want to become? Do you know who you are as a person? The question I want to ask you, do you know you? Do you know who you are? Principle number 5. Jay-Z said, I will not lose, for even in defeat, there's a valuable lesson. So it evens up for me. Even in defeat, there's success. There's success in defeat. Why? Because when you're defeated, there's success in failure. Because defeat and failure will help you become great and successful. All the greats, all the people who become great and successful, they were defeated. They failed at some point in time in their life. I'm closing. I'm coming to an end. Principle number 6. Stars can only shine in the dark, baby. Stars can only shine in the dark. If it's dark, that's the only time you can see stars is in the dark. You may be dark right now. Your life may be dark. You may be your finances may be dark. Your mind may be dark. You may be negative, but that's all right. Start being positive. You may be depressed. The stars, look at the stars. You may be going through a divorce. Look at the stars. You may have low self-esteem. You may be depressed. You may be suicidal. Look at the stars. Because stars can only shine in the dark. Last principle. Look up in the sky and keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. I'm going to say that again. Look up in the sky and keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. It's not over. No matter what you're facing, it's not over. No matter how many times you fail, it's not over. No matter how many times they doubt you, it's not over. No matter how many times they tell you no, it's not over, baby. It's not over until the fat lady sings. Don't you give up. Don't you quit. Let me share my story with you. Listen, my story is I flunked the first grade. I had limited beliefs on me. There were limited beliefs put on me by what I went through in my past. I had to get rid of those limited beliefs. I flunked the first grade. I was labeled as retarded. Listen to me very closely. I was labeled as retarded. It seemed like my life was over before my life got started. I flunked the first grade. I had a reading and comprehension problem. I had a learning disability. Are you with me? When I got in high school, my high school teacher, she told everybody else how great they were going to be. When she got to me, she said, Tommy, you're not smart enough to go to college. She said, Tommy, you're not going to graduate high school. Do you know how deeply that hurt me? That put a wound in my heart. That put fear and doubt in my mind. That gave me so many limited beliefs. I tried to go to the military and I flunked the military test. Then I finally got in college, but I got sick and had a nervous breakdown. And I was hospitalized for a whole year. And I flunked out of college. Limited beliefs. But I got back in on academic probation. Then in 2009, I became homeless. Limited beliefs. Then after that, I was innocently shot multiple times and pronounced dead at the hospital. Limited beliefs. But I told myself, I said, if I can get out of this hospital, I'm going to do something great with my life. I'm going to serve people. I'm going to help people. I'm going to love people. I'm going to use my story to change people's lives. That's what I want you to do. Listen, you're not going through that for no reason. Listen, all the pain you're experiencing is for a reason. You can use your pain. You can recycle your pain and use your pain to help somebody else. Use your story to help somebody else. And that's what I'm doing. I'm using my story for the world to tell the world that I love you. France, I love you. USA, I love you. South Africa, Paris, Germany, Australia, Singapore, China, Japan, all the places, Nigeria. I want to tell my point is this, I want to tell the whole world that it's not over for you. You may not have the money. You may not have the connections. You may not have the resources. But listen, start with nothing. That's what I did. I started with nothing. I made a decision to get in front of this camera and do free motivational videos for the whole world every day for the past 5 years, telling you, this is your time. This is your season. This is your moment. For the past 5 years, I've been telling the whole world, this is your time. This is your season. This is your moment. I love you, and there's not a thing you can do about it. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. Don't you give up now. It's not over. Don't you stop. It's not over. I know you failed. It's not over. I know the pain is deep. It's not over. I know it's hard to forgive them, but it's not over. I know it's hard for you to forgive yourself for what you've done to that person. It's not over. This is your time. This is your season. This is your moment. On your march. Get set. Go!